Nicole Agudo Berbel, MD and Chief Distribution Officer of 7.1 Entertainment Group. Welcome to the European Connected TV Initiative. Really delighted to have you here today.
Thank you so much, John. Happy to be here.
So Nicole, give us a sense of the state of the connected TV advertising market in Germany. What's really happening at present?
Happy to do so. Well, it's a very important market for us at ProSiebenSat.1, and I would say that the connected number of TVs in Germany is really moving up quickly. So it's really dynamic growth. Actually, we can say that there's more or less half of the TV households in Germany are exactly those TV screens and boxes and stuff. And this means like a reach potential around about 18 million connected TVs and devices. And that's quite a lot, and therefore, as I said, dynamically growing and very important to us.
From a commercial point of view, what kind of opportunities do connected TV present for broadcasters in Germany? As you say, 18 million is a lot of TVs. What opportunities do they create for you?
Well, actually, we at ProSiebenSat.1 and 7.1 Entertainment Group, we came to know the potential quite early, and we realized that there is a huge potential for example, our catch-up services, our HBB TV services, our addressable TV services. And if you consider that there's two main trends in the, let's say, media consumption at the moment. On the one hand, it's the TV, and on the other hand, and it's TV for now, and especially with Corona, it's with quite to a huge extent the most powerful medium of all, with more than 4 hours daily usage. And on the other hand, you have this possibility to switch to the internet usage and the interactivity, and that's of course also grown dynamically over the last years. And those two assets, the TV and the internet combination, brings both TVs together for both things together, the TV and the internet functionalities out of the online measurements and online world. And combined with our very premium and high-end content, this means a fantastic usage situation for us, and also for the consumer, of course, for our viewers, for our users. And this is why we see very attractive commercial business cases coming up out of these models, especially on the ad sales side, with cross-media campaigns we're offering. We have pre and mid rolls on our online offerings, and we have a huge let's say questioning on our ad sales customers side according to this new reach we're generating here. And this is why we're more and more on our way to offer 360 campaigns, to really say, or if we have like a huge show like Germany's Next Top Model at the moment, or The Masked Singer that just started last Tuesday, and then we offer really 360 campaigns, which means across all different devices, online as well as on screen and TV. And that's a very important reach. And usually we generate across our CTV offerings about 200 million ad impressions per month, and that's a huge number. And this is why we find it quite interesting.
So it's really about the combination of TV plus internet delivered video inventory and the opportunities this presents to do quite interesting, innovative things for advertisers. And you've got, as you say, a mass base, you've got the volume in terms of impressions.
Yes, right. Absolutely. Absolutely agree.
Let's focus in on addressable advertising in particular, which is obviously one of the most exciting developments of the last few years. How important is addressable advertising for broadcasters? Is it a real priority for ProSieben?
Absolutely. It's a huge priority for us. Very important on the addressable side is the targeting possibility, and the combination of classical spots together with a digital campaign, e.g. via CTV or via addressable TV. And for me, it's very important to explain a little bit the difference between CTV and addressable TV, because this is usually or often in the discussion, this is mixed up. CTV offerings are, for example, placements of our channel apps that we have, our ProSieben app, our Sat.1 app on screens like Samsung, like LG, like Panasonic, like others. And as soon as the user or the viewer dives into this world, he let's say he leaves the linear TV world. And this is why, therefore, in this context, our focus is more on the classical non-linear advertising, on the pre, mid, and post roles around that. On the addressable TV side, this is a linear asset, and the linear asset is very important to us, of course, on our linear TV stations, and we there focus on the exchange of the linear signals of the linear advertising spot. We exchange the spots on the linear signals, and that's very important to me, that this differentiation is clear. And of course, addressable is a mechanic out of the digital world, with targeting, with frequency capping, with programmatic playout, and this is only and for the first time in TV, possible in TV, and this is why it's a very attractive digital advertising medium to us.
Are you finding that addressable is bringing new advertisers to TV, or is it really supercharging the medium for well-established TV advertisers?
No, it's established and new advertisers, both.
So it sounds like it's a really important part of the mix at this point.
I think it's an important differentiator to compare to other medium, other online medium services, and this is something that is really unique to broadcasters, and therefore quite important to us.
So the other interesting thing about Germany, of course, is HBB TV, and Germany is one of the biggest markets in Europe, of course. What are you doing on HBB TV? Are you learning about the platform and how it works? Is it easy to work with?
Well, HBB TV is a proprietary standard, and of course has there's some challenges around that. But for us, it's really important here in Germany and also throughout Europe. It's a very for us, it's a very important step that we offer. Let's say a reach and also a very reach-based and broad content portfolio, and our premium content portfolio via HBB TV. And it's also an interactivity option for the viewers and the users to get directly in touch with us, with the broadcasters. And therefore, the Red Button portal is of highest importance to us on the technology side, and also on the content side, on the offering side, so to say. And on the technology side, of course, this HBB TV-based technology is very relevant for our addressable TV spots too. So it's both, it's on the one hand, it's the interactivity option to the viewers, and on the other hand, it's also the technology part, and it's very important for us regarding addressable TV.
Is HBB TV easy to work with? As a broadcaster, obviously there's a very fragmented base of connected TVs in every market. Is it sufficiently standardized for you to be able to deliver campaigns uniformly?
Yeah. Yes, I would say yes. In the beginnings, of course, as I said, it had its challenges, but nowadays it's really offered in a broad range of all kinds of different screens, measures, set-top boxes, stuff like this. So it's really offered widely on a technology base, and nowadays I would say it's absolutely fine. It's supported by all the main broadcasters in Germany and also throughout Europe. So yes, that's absolutely possible.
So that all sounds very positive. So looking forward then to the rest of the decade ahead, how important do you think it is for broadcasters to unlock the full potential of the new connected TV advertising ecosystem in Germany. Are there some big priorities for action and investment during the next few years that you think it's important to take in Germany?
Well, actually, for us as broadcasters, the most important learning also out of the Corona situation, and I think this was basically all over the world, is how can we fit the needs of our advertising clients best, and how can we get most of flexibility to meet their needs. As I said, the reach is immense, more than 4 hours usage a day and increasing on a daily basis. And the people really rediscovered TV again. Now with the changing media behaviors, streaming increases and stuff like this, CTV is of very highest importance to us, because we have the situation that most of the media consumption takes place in front of the TV. And the monetization of those offerings is very important to us, and this is why for us most important part is to really get a dialogue with our partners, with our clients, with our sales clients, to really understand their needs, how we can, for example, transport their needs for 360 campaigns across all different types of devices and across all different means of distribution, be it the classical TV combined with the internet, and to really create a 360 campaign, as we do already with lots of clients here in Germany, and it works out quite well. And we're hoping that much more clients are interested in those offerings, and we can support and create a strong reach together.
Well, Nicole, that dialogue is exactly what the Connected TV Initiative is trying to achieve. So we're really delighted to have you here today with us. Thank you so much for sharing some of your thoughts, and we'll look forward to continuing those discussions. Nicole, thank you.
Thank you, John. It was really exciting.